Well,
Bill's Toy Collection.
welcome back to the channel, everyone. And today we are talking about the new Madballs. You can find these in Walmart. They are $5.47. I got mine online because they didn't have them in store when I was there or whatever. But I wanted to talk about these because they're interesting. They do look different than they did when Madballs posted about them on their Instagram page. There's a lot more detail in those, and I'll throw up some images here so you can see what I'm talking about. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're a $5 toy. So I guess like it was more not geared towards maybe the collector, but I think it's geared towards more of just kids in general, so they can actually have something cool to play with and maybe get them excited about Madballs and stuff too. The only thing is, and my only complaint is, like, I just feel like there just was not as much effort put into them than as I thought there would be. Look at Hasbro, for instance. Hasbro did a dog toy for My Pet Monster, and this is about the same price as what this is. So I just feel like there's a lot more effort put into a dog toy than there was this Madball toy for kids. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. So let's take a closer look, and I'll take these out of the package and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So here they are in their packaging all together. I think they look great in the packaging. That's how I'll be displaying them, because I think they did a really good job on packaging and the artwork that's on this cardboard that's down through here. But we'll go through each one. So this right here is Hornhead. So, and that just looks so cool. And they just come in a container like this, and you can unscrew the bottom. And then pull out, and they're all usually, like, these other ones are sitting on a plastic piece, and he's just kind of stuck in there. So bring him out, and this is probably my favorite one, just because of all the hair that's on this one. But here you can see, like, my biggest complaint about these, and it's not even the hair. Yeah, some of the hair does kind of fall out, but is that the print is not lining up with the mold of the Madball. And I think if they would have lined that up better, and it would have matched perfectly with where the indentations and stuff is, I don't think I would have anything to complain about this, especially for that price. So, but this one, especially, the hair is really soft on this one, and it does look good. Like, they do look cool. I just wish they looked more like what they were going to look like on the Madballs Instagram. Now, granted, if they were that detailed and stuff, then you'd probably be seeing maybe closer to a $20 Madball versus a $5.47 Madball. So that's also the difference too. So there's Hornhead. Let's take a look at the next one. Next one is Grossius Maximus, which, I mean, that just looks great. The artwork on there is really cool. And with it being a series 1, I would imagine that means they're going to be making more. So again, see, these ones just kind of set in there. So, and it does look cool. Like right here, you can kind of see how it wasn't quite put on right. The hair wasn't. And it doesn't line up. Like, the mouth here should be more up here. where the teeth is. So, but he still does look pretty cool, at least, you know, for a $5 toy. Again, I'm going to keep reiterating that. So, next we have Slobulus, which is cool. Here you can look at the artwork there. Looks good. And here he is. See, it just doesn't quite come up to there. And I think like the colors and the print looks really nice. It's just, it doesn't quite match up with the mold. And if it matched up with that, it would look really, really nice. So let's take a look at Screaming Mimi. There's Screaming Mimi. Now, I actually had Screaming Mimi, the original one, when I was a kid. So. All right, get that stuff out of the way here. And I mean, his hair is pretty crazy. So, but you can actually on this one see the back, which, sorry, I'm gonna lose some hair here, but see more of the details on the back. But see how it just doesn't quite match up. And I like the colors and the print, like the look of that. Just wish it was, I wish it matched up better. And it's, this one's already starting to come off. The hair is. So I guess it comes down to, at that price point, it's almost like you get what you pay for. So, unfortunately. All right, let's take a look at Puck Eye, because he's got a puck in his eye. Which this one looked really cool too. So it doesn't quite match up down here. It is soft hair though. I feel like this is coming up. Yeah, almost like it doesn't line up, like it should have came down here. I'll give you a closer look at what the print looks like. Okay, up here is where the puck I think should be, so you can feel it. So they were close, just not quite there. And I feel in here, yeah, you can kind of see how it's not lined up, so which is probably why this isn't all the way down here. So I don't think this should have been brought down a little bit. So there's that one. Set him aside. And last one here, we got Wolf Breath, which looks pretty crazy. So there you go. Looks like, yeah, his mouth should be all the way over to here. Same with up here. You can see teeth, just not printed teeth there with his tongue. So he's not really losing too much hair. You can kind of see his ear maybe back there, and then a misprint there on his tooth. So I don't know. They were so close, but Instead, it feels more like a cheap throwaway toy. And again, this is probably more marketed towards kids. Look right here. This hair just came off. But it was probably more marketed towards kids than collectors. But being the Madballs brand, I guess I would have just expected a little bit more. And especially like right here, if you're going to cover it up with hair, why would you not put the numbers and printing and stuff? I guess there's the date, October 5th, 2024. But why wouldn't you put that underneath the hair? I don't know. Those are just kind of the gripes and the issues that I've seen with them. Again, like they look okay in the packaging, but outside of the packaging, you can really start seeing some of the flaws. And since we're talking about Madballs, I want to go ahead and bring out my vintage Super Madball. His name's Foul Shot. This is the only survivor of Madballs from my childhood. You can see right there. And he looks great. He's a little bit deflated. But I actually used to play basketball with him at times. And it was funny because like you'd try to dribble him. And if he would hit the nose or something, it would just go bouncing off to the side. So that always made it interesting. But yeah, this is the only vintage one I still have. I did have Oculus, and I also had Screaming Mimi. So I would like to get those vintage ones back, but this was definitely my favorite. And so I'm glad I still have him in my collection. And that's all I have for you today. All in all, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's $5. You can't complain too much about that. It's fun. It'll display nice in this packaging. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.